This land is mine. God gave this land to me, with the challenge and the commandment that those who love her will nurture and protect her with all their might and with all their heart.
Shuli really understands the commitment that she has as a Jew to support the country of Israel, to be a part of that which we can never ever forget.
It was, I'm sure, an out-of-body experience for her to watch me put on a uniform that she once put on with the dog tags that of hers I have hanging in my room and have had hanging in my room forever. And it never occurred to anyone that I would have my own, you know, in Hebrew. And then for my grandfather being the first one in his Yemenite family to be born in Israel, they had traveled by foot from Yemen to Israel, and he had served in the Israeli militia before Tzahal was created, and then in the Royal British Navy during World War II, and then had enlisted in Tzahal. He's so rooted in the foundation of Israel. I'm tickled by the fact of what it must be like for him to see his little, like, American blonde-haired grandchild, you know, come all the way back to him and continue his work.
My son, Elon, he needed a mission in life. And he announced to us on Thanksgiving, I'm 18, you can't tell me what to do, and I'm joining the Israeli army.
Whatever's going on with them, whether it's purely from patriotism or the desire to find themselves in some exotic place, the exotic place they chose was service to one of two great countries, the United States or Israel.
Nowhere else in the world would someone leave the United States to join a foreign army. Nowhere.
In Israel, they all know that if the balloon goes up, they're expected to be on the line between the enemy and civilians.
And people have asked me, what is it? The people that aren't Jewish, what is it about Israel that pulls the youth back like that and impassions them? And the only thing I can explain is we fought for that country ourselves. Our parents fought. It's so raw. And we're creating the country ourselves, and my son wanted to be a part of that.
One of my friends just finished her, she's an instructor in the Air Force. She just finished her course, and the second that her course was done and the formalities are broken with your commander, her favorite commander came up to her, and she came to her and she told her, I want you to know, I want you to be my sister. We're taking you in as a part of the family. And this is things that happen to all of us, to all of the lone soldiers with people that we meet. It's truly incredible, and if anything, it strengthens, you know, the belief that I have in our country and our people and why I'm there, because I mean, a country like this, it's one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen. I've never seen that anywhere else. And I couldn't be more proud to protect a place where this kind of love and generosity and openness and hospitality is harbored and so often.
She's a wonderful, positive, inspirational reminder why we all do this and why we feel this. There are too few of us in Israel and around the world who have to make sure that the land of Israel continues to exist and that whatever happens does not endanger that.
When historians look back on this period of time, the United States and Israel are going to be looking at two countries who understood what it means to protect Western civilization. Now, I know this sounds a little bit grand to the average person, but you know what? An army is filled one person at a time. So I tell people, yeah, you have one individual serving a mighty cause that you can't even see how great this cause is until you put your own emotions down for a moment, take a big step back, and see what's at stake. If you saw what's at stake, you wouldn't have any doubts that your child is doing exactly what they need to be doing, and maybe what many more other of our young people need to be doing.